Hi everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. So, we are making our steps towards the most complex things in this game, it feels like, which is interesting and frightening at the same time. So, I did overcraft the pressure cubes. I have 500 more of those lying around. And yeah, this is just in case if we need to craft another 1000 nuclear pasta, we are ready, right? We have 4 industrial containers full of copper powder. So yeah, we also have 1000 radio control units on the side, but that means I was able to shut down the, go over to here, copper powder. This is disabled now, this is off, right? So we freed up like almost 900 megawatts of power for our grid, and yeah, our max consumption is now half of what we produce, right? So it gives me a little bit of room to breathe, not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. And before I do finish up the power plant, I think we need to take some steps into a direction where we can, like, not worry about this. So we have a blender with that guy. We do need to set this up, right? So not fused modular frames. Let's pump the summer loops into here. I think turbo rifle ammo is actually something that we could do. If we say this needs to unpackage, not package, hang on, unpackage turbo fuel, and I guess we grab a little bit of turbo fuel. We have only like a little bit, right? But what does this need for one cycle? Like 3? Okay. Okay, I guess we just take 2 of those. And then a little bit of rifle ammo and some casings. Just grab some casings, throw them in here. I did craft some rifle ammo when I did my enormous crafting session. There we go. Enormous crafting session for the nuclear pasta. I went around and crafted a lot of stuff, actually. That's good. Cool. Okay, we can definitely upload this back to the cloud, and we should give this a go. Fire this up. Also, I went around and did look for summer loops and stuff that we had. Wanted to know which ones I was using and which ones I wasn't. So this should now be... Yep, good. Ooh, will we have enough? No, we need a little bit more. I made a mistake. Let's just use like 8 more of those. Hopefully that's enough. I just need 1 cycle, right? That's all we realistically need, and then the summer loop will be in effect. There we go. Okay. Awesome. So this is finished, almost. We let this go. And yeah, I was going around picking up summer loops and stuff. We still have it in the supercomputers. I might take those out again, but yeah. 2 per minute, and this production isn't stable because... Oh man, I realize circuit boards are a problem again, and I must have made a mistake in the wiring, right? You are bringing in circuit boards with the train, and somewhere along the line I must have made a mistake. It's a huge spaghetti down here, so it doesn't really surprise me. But yeah, the plastic and stuff I dealt with, right? This is perfectly fine. I also went through this whole spaghetti actually and upgraded a couple of belts where I noticed stuff like this happening basically. Do we actually have to upgrade those to Mark IIIs? I don't think so. But yeah, see the plastic, like we have a big long line here for it to allow to clog up right before it gets used. And I think the circuit boards, I'm just taking them away too early. I take away overflow too early so it doesn't add up for long enough. But yeah, that is something to keep in mind. We might just need to build another supercomputer manufacturer, and then we will stop looping this guy, because yeah, it doesn't matter if we make 2 per minute if you don't provide the 4 computers per minute, right? Slight little tangent, but this should be Good now, right? This should be slooped and ready to go. We have some turbo rifle ammo, which I'm kind of excited to take a look at. Let's see. This doesn't appear to be slooped though. What? Do you know what? We can get packaged turbo fuel anytime. So let's make sure this is actually slooped. That's a bit of a disaster to start this off. Let's see. It should be. Yeah, no, it is slooped. Okay, I did worry for nothing then, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to do this anymore. Phew. That was close. These guys just can't go. So yeah, this will be unpackaging water next. And this guy will produce something a little bit... Oh, okay. Can we just delete this? We can. Perfect. This guy will just produce the... Where are they? Biochemical sculptures for us. Now, yes, this is quite interesting, right? So, you obviously have it slooped now, so it says 8, but per cycle you get 4 of them. And this is where I caught myself. Like, oh, I did the math wrong. No, I didn't. I just didn't factor in the cycles. So yes, in a way I did it wrong, right? But I have made a small little Excel sheet for me to visualize this for me. If I remember, I pop it on the screen right now. Where you can just put in what you need, right? It calculates how many cycles that will take, and then you have the material cost as well as the slooped material cost, which means it's just half of what you normally need, right? And yeah, that is how I went ahead and thought about what we need here, right? So if we go over to these containers, actually, you can see there is 10,000 big-side Trigons, 2,500 water, and 125 assembly director systems. So let's just grab what we can and supply our machine. And that will be going in the background. That will take off another huge batch of our list, right? And then we are left with the 2 probably most difficult parts in this game to produce, I would assume. So yeah, that is interesting. We also need to add a container here to put our water in, like that. Trigons and the assembly systems. And now we should see... hang on, I just realized something. Is this still... Yeah, there's still turbo fuel in there. Let's get rid of that. Oh, please work. No, this is still thinking it's turbo fuel. We might need to supply a little bit more water after this, but that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, now we get water in here. This is starting to craft, and we should be golden, actually. Okay, let's grab the last Trigons, throw them in there, have this running in, and at the end of the episode we will be able to take another one of the Phase 5 parts off, which I am extremely excited about that. That is so cool. Alright guys, so we have a test station set up here, and yeah, push-pull train. I just wanted to get this done. It took me a bit of experimenting, but to quickly show you what's important, the direction of your train stations, right? So you want them to put away from the line. So this is how this one's orientated, right? Looking from north to west. And on the other side, we flipped it 180 degrees from north to east. And that way, this actually functions. So let's jump into here. Let's turn on self-driving. There we go. Now it functions. Now I haven't set up the things I need to set up, right? But the train itself does actually work now. That's amazing. I'm not sure if the station will stay there That's okay. And for the inclines, I just used the double ramps, right, to get a 1 meter incline basically. And that seems to work out quite nicely. Now, sure, this is a very bland design, I know, but I just wanted to throw something together that's not just like a foundation and the train line on top, right? So we have these ramps on the side, and we might have to install a railing or something to make it look even better. We might add to it as well, or do like a hypertube. Man, ideas are flowing in. I'm just not sure what is realistically doable. So yeah, now here I obviously had the problem that I was so high up from the other side that we just have a huge decline here. And then we have to curve around this tree for a little bit here. It's quite the sharp turn, but the train seems to manage that without any hiccups. And yeah, here you can see the other stations, and there we go, it actually works, right? Awesome. So we can turn off self-driving for now, jump out, and here I just have like an elevator, and we need to figure out how we want to do this here. There we go. Let's switch over to the hover pack now, and 792. Okay. Uh-oh, is there something missing? No. No, we're good. Okay. Awesome. Very close to that. Ah, sweet. We still have a little bit of water going. Yeah. Everything looks fine. I'm so happy right now. Like... Oh, I have a beaming smile on my face. Man, that's good. Okay, so now I just have to figure out which of the other things that we can start, right? So I think the neural quantum processors are an important thing. Alrighty, so I have made a decision. We will put our first one of the quantum encoders here, and yeah, I had an idea for the train station, which is why there are these 4 pillars on the side. I want to try something out with foundations and like the double ramps and stuff, just to get some shapes going. And yeah, just wondering if it will look good, but let's head over to this. So I decided, hey, you know what? We could actually just go for 1 per minute and loop this production, right? That makes a whole bunch of sense. And yeah, it got me thinking, okay, 10 crystals 5 per minute, that is no problem. We could slow down that production to like, let's say 10 per minute, right? Then we still have 5 into storage, which is okay, because we need to get rid of this dark matter residue, right, as well. So that is something we need to keep in mind. Now, was this in a converter? Now I'm really unsure. I don't think so. Shoot. Okay. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I have a bad feeling it's in here. Yes. So what we can do with the dark matter residue, right? We go down to... it was 25 here, right? Yeah. If we use these 25 per minute, we need 5 diamonds, and then we will get 5 dark matter crystals per minute. Is this worth it? I don't know. I really don't. Like, could be. It would deal with the residue, right? And we need to supply 5 diamonds, so that's doable. Also, I decided we will use this like as a permanent service floor, right? And yeah, something went wrong with aligning, so I'm using a half foundation over here as well. Just to widen this a little bit. We can delete this if we want to. And yeah, we will also make use of this impure SAM node in the future. I think what I'm missing right now is the SAM fluctuators, right? And I think we can easily just produce them. If we bring down the SAM here, we can easily just produce them, right? We still have an iron node down at our base, if I remember correctly. Or close to it. Yeah, there's still a pure node. This is the one we use in our factory, and the one next to it is still up for grabs. So yeah, I prepared 3 elevators here. What are these supposed to do? So we take a... well, there you can see 2 of those go back down, 1 is coming up. And I tried to step them down here at the elevator because I thought, ow! I have the wrong jetpack on. Because I figured, hey, that would look cool, and it kind of does, and then it connects to our service floor down here, where we just have to do some belt work. I figured it would be wise to show you the temporary setup. So this is it, right? This is just one refinery that we take the plastic off of. So remember this setup? This was 1 plastic and 2 rubber to combine the fuel for blended fuel? No, diluted fuel. There we go. Oh yeah, I did do some walkway experimentation there. And yeah, this is the setup I mean, right? This is just really simply. This guy needs 20 plastic per minute to craft 40 canisters per minute, which means all we need to provide here is 40 water per minute, which this guy here does. Yeah, massively underclocked, and I probably will just like take this and delete this afterwards, right? Oh my god, it's done. It is done. Right! Awesome! Now, obviously we do have too much water now. That's fine. I can't just go and be deleted. Do I need a blender? I don't think so. I think we are good for the moment. We have the 1000 there. And we do have a little bit of water canisters over. A little bit of water. That is too much, right? So all good. I don't think we will be able to pick those up. Ah, we are actually. Okay. Awesome. So the one thing that I thought we would just do in the background, which is how it happened, honestly, is the first thing that is finished. Oh man, that feels so good. So now, only the difficult part remains. Cool. Cool. Alright. For the next time that I bring you back, the neural quantum processors will be set up, and I will give you an overview over that whole system. Okay, I think the craziness can begin. So, here are the first diamonds coming in. Good. You should also see the first time crystal soon. Yes. Okay. I've done some changes over there to make this happen. But that looks good. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so I think for now we need to make sure get rid of these power poles. These were just here for building, so I could hover, right? Get rid of those. We can leave this one, I guess, for now. That will be the one that we use for routing our cables. There we go. All the inputs are coming in now, which is good. So we will need something like that. Cool. There's one thing I haven't thought of, which is what do I do with these ones, because I don't want to send them back to main storage, I think. I think I will actually use that second container here. So yeah, here are the Trigons, which this is just a smart splitter for overflow, and then another one for overflow. There we go. The train line is absolutely working, so that's good to see. Okay. Yeah, and I labeled basically everything here with what we need, what you're providing. You can see the supercomputers are coming in. at a good rate, like stable rate, the diamonds it seems, as well as the time crystals, so that is very nice to see. And yeah, we need to somehow route... This is input, right? Yes. We need to route the crystals back to here, but that's fine. Let's just fire up the production. There we go. And yeah, let's see if we manage to do so. Yeah, diamonds are rolling in. That's good. Are we looking here? Supercomputers are coming in. Everything else needs a moment because of the belts, right? That should be doable. Ah, we are getting excited photonic matter, which is just done in this converter, and yeah, this is so underclocked. But I think that makes it good. It's not using too much of the power that we are supplying currently. Yeah, you can see a big jump here, 14k to 18k. Yeah, it's like 3,500 that this will eat in. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see what's happening with these belts here. This is hooked up. Are you guys not slotted in? Ah! That would help. There we go, now it's cool. And I think we leave it at 1 per minute for now, without looping it, because... Ooh boy. Wow, look at this building. Whoa. That's awesome. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty crazy. I like it. Cool. So this will produce the neural quantum processors for us. So we can cross that off the list. Awesome. What we are left with are the dark matter crystals. So yeah, I should probably route those over now, should I? Oh, there it is, there it is, that's the first one, look! Oh, so cool! And that will make its way all the way down to base. We will need to hook this up to one of the sorting systems. I have reserved a spot for this. Awesome! And here is the first batch of dark matter crystals. Holy smokes, look, these look very cool. Alright, let's hook them up. So it's going to be an easy thing. Then, oh fuck, I misaligned this. No! That happened to me before, so... How much spacing did we have here? Like that. Okay. Then we just take it here to the corner, bring it up and over to here, where we have an overflow protection. Alright guys, a lot of trial and error has happened, and I gave in. I made a train line from over at the aluminium and concrete production, and I'm just bringing the resources over with a train. I don't care anymore. It is the best thing to do for us at the moment. So yeah, let's make sure this is set to unload. It is. Remember this one belt here that we didn't use so far, and yeah, I tried to design a little bit here. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But you can see, yeah, there is now 10 of these guys coming through per minute, or they should be, usually, because we slooped that production, so that's good. Okay, We will rearrange that belt today though, because that is no longer going into storage here. That is this belt right there. That will go all the way down to our main base, because that is where we will need this thing. So have this right there. Hi, supercomputer. Do you know what would help? I would build this correctly. Not the right spot as well. To reverse the direction. Yes, this needs to go from here to there. Now we need to figure out... Actually, I know this will look complicated. It's not, believe me. It's just a step more than it actually should take. So yeah, we need to raise it and lower it again, basically. Now let's think about this. Do it right here. Right. And probably here. So mark one belt. Grab one here as well. There we go. And that means... Oh, we already had so many. Okay, cool. That means our storage here can go. As well as the dimensional depot. The smart splitter can go. No, that... Yeah, that can go. That's good. All we have here are the Trigons. This isn't sinking. Oh, yeah. It wouldn't make sense to get some power going for this guy, wouldn't it? How can I get that done? Don't think I have a good setup for that right now. Do you know what? For now, we can do this. Oh man, that probably backed up the Trigons pretty badly. Yep, stuff is moving now. Getting synced. I think the Trigon storage up here still is fine. No worries. Right? Absolutely no worries. So yeah, this is the particle accelerator that I have been slooping. There we go. Right, we produce 10 dark matter crystals up here because we need to use 6. So yeah. Let's go down here now. And we should see a couple of them on this line zone. Why is that train still glowing red? The quantum processors, they are still filling up. They're almost halfway there, yeah. Okay, that's just going to take a while. Ow, that did hurt. So yeah, the dark matter crystals will come down on this line, right? And then they take a left here. And yeah, I expanded these platforms all massively. They come to this guy right here, right? This is a merger, and we will talk why in a second. So, this will provide everything towards our production here, right? Where we need 6 dark matter crystals, 1 crystal oscillator, 9 sheets, and excited photonic matter. This one we can actually just start up now. So that gets started, right? And we also need to get rid of this dark matter residue. So this is where the 100 coal, not coal, well, the 100 coal does come in here. Uh-oh. Hang on, I think I missed this. No, I didn't. Oh, I'm so glad. I put it over here. Sorry, it is very late. Yeah, this is the temporary liquid biofuel setup, right? I also have all the solid biofuel that I ever need. But yeah, this is where the coal comes in here. There we go. This is the 100 coal that gets thrown into this guy. And yeah, it's getting very crammed in here, I know. Well, let's throw this one on. This will produce us 5 diamonds per minute. Right? And yeah, they just get belted over. There we go, the coal is moving now. Cool. I didn't see the dark crystals yet. That is concerning. So, yeah, as I said, now we should see this filling up slowly. Yeah, this is running good. So yeah, the 5 diamonds and the 25 residue provides us with another 5 dark matter crystals, right? So once this is running properly, we don't need to Summersloop the production up there, right? And this is why it gets merged, and then we have the overflow that will send it over to storage. Now what I've done here is just bring this line over into a smart splitter, right? This one is anything to the left, overflow to the right. So first we fill up this depot and just plop these guys in here now, right? So that is done, and then it gets sent over one step, and this is where the superposition oscillators will come in. Let's run over here, and this depot is for these guys. Yes. Good. Awesome. So, there we go. I had 2 spots left in this triplet, right? I thought, and then I was like, no, these are not triplets. These one are the other ones. This is why they are spaced wonkily. So I tried to bring a little bit of symmetry back, and we have the dark matter crystals here. Store those guys. And then we do have the superposition oscillators in here once we are producing them. Now, I would love to know why this guy is still highlighted. There's something wrong with that. So we should see, yes, almost 3,000. Everything's getting brought over. Awesome. So we need to fire off these productions, but before we do that, before we can really activate those, I want to check the belt again. Oh, okay, I can see dark matter crystals coming along. Okay, it just took a moment. Oh man, I was so worried. I don't know how much time has passed throughout this whole project, but I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot. So now everything should be fine here. We have a couple of oscillators. We see diamonds coming in. Okay, so that means we should just hook everything up. There we go. How is this going to affect us? Max consumption, 15.3 to 18. Wow. Okay, yes, I'm so glad we did build the big shell, because holy smokes. Now, what would be a good color for the excited matter? The Caterium finish? It doesn't look that good, does it? Chrome. Yeah, let's go chrome. Why not? Yeah, we can see diamonds are coming in. Good. Dark matter residue. This will come in once this guy starts to fire off. All this guy needs is dark matter crystals. Okay. Should we jumpstart this production with just plopping in a couple? Oops. Like, I don't know, like 17 of those. There we go. It will come in, we did see them on the belt, so that's fine. But yeah, this should now fire up, and yeah, this is downclocked to 20%, right? We only get 1 per minute at the moment. It's fine, honestly, it's fine. I don't worry too much. And yeah, I hope this system works out. It should, right? It should. This is really just simple logic thinking, nothing special. And yeah, I hope also we might have to do stuff over at the crystal oscillator place. This... It's 11. I'm not sure if this is dividing correctly. We should take a look at it once. Oh, well, it might just does it perfectly fine. See, here are the oscillators now. Yes, we can see. Or it's like 9-ish. And we have 3 here, which is 12. Which is perfect. That's perfect. That's 1/4 and 3/4. Okay. Okay. So here it is working. And we have it overflow protected. Yes! I'm so happy. I'm extremely happy. Okay, and yes, excuse the huge mess down below here. It is insane, I know. It almost always takes me a minute to... Oh, look! There's the first one! Ooh, they don't glitch, they are like that, actually. So this guy should go straight into... Overflow left, right output any. Yes, this guy should go straight into our dimensional depot uploader. Fuck yeah! They are automated. Wow. Yes, they're only 1 per minute. I don't care. There's another one. Look how cool these things are. And yeah, as you can see, now we are getting the dark matter crystals here as well, right? And we do merge them and everything works as intended. Oh my god, that makes me happy. Extremely happy. Now I hope that this is holding up until more arrive, right? Because yeah, I did kickstart this. I know. I just wanted to get this done, right? Let's also give this pipe the chrome finish. I can see some of them. I guess it needs time to spool up, which is okay. There we go. We can see the next batch, right? This is probably happening because of the summer's looping, but I'm not sure. That probably is the reason, though. But yeah, that actually takes a huge pain out of my back, not gonna lie. I was extremely nervous, and I was almost giving up on this. I think I even prepared it. Yes, look. Do you know what that is up there? That is a belt from a bauxite mode. I was actually considering producing alu sheets over here because we needed 9, right? But I'm so glad that I changed my mind and went over to the train line, because honestly it makes so much sense to have these resources here at base, especially concrete that we need all the time in like very big quantities, right? So yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's been a long while, right? And it's been worth it. It's absolutely been worth it. Now, what is this? Oh, this is the empty canisters and the water. Yeah, we can move that stuff. Now, our storage is getting close to the power augmenter and the space elevator, and I don't know, maybe we take the space elevator back and put it somewhere else. And yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it fits onto this roof, does it? I don't think so. How many foundations do you need? Ah, crap, wait, hang on. Set the filter. It's at least a 7x7, right? Which this... Oh my god. Could you imagine just plopping it up here? But you know what we could do is maybe extend like a walkway over to this side and then have it here central, like centralized here over the storage. that could be an idea as well. I want to quickly try to catch this again. It happens. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. But yeah, this should work fairly nicely. Yeah, this is just a smart splitter, so it doesn't matter that this is Mark 6. Cool. So this is how we automated superposition oscillators as well. Wow, this episode has been insane progress-wise, right? Absolutely insane. And I love it. So we still have the 256 AI server expansions. Is this what they are? I think so. And then the thermal propulsion rockets. And as far as I can see, both of these things need superposition oscillators, AI expansion servers, and ballistic warp drives. Yes. Yeah. So I will do the math to see what we need to be able to craft them. I think my Excel sheet will come in handy again. And yeah, I mean, we have some milestone preppage going on here, right? For the blueprint designer. That's cool. And then the portals. And I cannot believe that these are the last two. It's the last two. And we are basically halfway through phase 5. And it's amazing. It's really amazing. Now, one thing that we will need to get at some point as well, if we quickly go to the awesome shop. I did do the cyber wagon, so I'm basically hunting for achievements at the moment as well, right? Yeah, we need like this guy for an achievement as well. So 1,000 tickets. We are not quite a third there. And yeah, I did move my temporary crafting setup away from here. I just didn't like it anymore up here. I don't know. I really don't know what it is, but okay, we are a third of the way there. So cool, awesome. Yeah, I really want to get the progression done. Right? It's I don't know. It's kind of it's something that's driving me a lot of the time. Right? That's just how it is. Now this could become a problem actually, having this with Mark 6 belt. I should have done tier 4 or 5s. It just looks so cool, especially look at this long concrete line. That's insanely cool. Love that. So yeah, we can absolutely close this off now. And before we do that, actually, I did laugh at myself for putting this wall here with the intention like, oh, this is going to be all the logistics floor that I need. I will never go further out. Yeah, good on my past self. I had a good laugh. But yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Like, we could say our logistics floor goes to over here as well. And now the one thing, right, everything is unfinished at the moment, and I do realize that, right? I know. But this is where we would draw the line, probably, for the logistics. Maybe we have to go to this one, and then we just throw down foundations until we hit the ground, right? I don't know if this is a good idea, but it looks kind of floaty, platformy if we don't do it, right? So, hey, what are you bringing? Casings, sheets, and concrete. Good. That's what we need. Let's have a quick glance at this again. Just so we see that everything's working, right? Now let's get rid of this. These guys again. There we go. Now we have a good view. Let's also just do this. Ah, do you know what we could have done? It's this. There we go, that's the casings moving. Bam. Yeah, this looks good. This absolutely looks perfect. We even had some over... Oh, no. No. I'm so glad I caught that. We need to extend this Mark 6 belt basically up to there. Yeah, because these start grouping up, and that's when this guy thinks, oh hey, there's overflow. No. Okay, good. That should have fixed that. I will keep an eye out on that as well for the next time stuff arrives. But yeah, that's it. That works, and it works like I thought it would, which is very nice to see. We have already 5,000 casings, 3,000 sheets, and almost 8k concrete back at base now. So yeah, I have 3 containers, right? One of each of these guys that is pretty much filled up over at the Alu production, which I will not go over how we changed stuff up there. It's pretty simple. We just belt it over to the... We merge it, belt it over to the train station. That's it. Yeah, there's not much... But we might do a tour at the end of progression, just so you know which steps I took into progression and which ones were just like random projects, like the electromagnetic control rods over there, which will come up in the future, potentially, if you ever go nuclear, which, yeah, you guys know. I probably will take a look at it again. Okay, let's check this one more time here. I mean, we know that the sorting works, right? That is no concern. What we are concerned with is that we don't get a backup here if we don't really have a backup. Yeah, you can see a lot of still belts here, right? Which is good. That means that the productions are all fed and the overflow is going to storage. So yeah, as much as I do love moving belts, this system gives a lot of peace of mind to me to know, okay, the productions are running, everything's fine. Right, we should see sheet sorting soon. Or splitting, not sorting. Very simple system, as I said, and I did build it in this like arrangement so you can see every belt, right? It's just, it's easy to showcase it, and as you saw there, that worked out like a treat, right? And then we have it just bundle up on the Mark 1 belt, which is all we need. So I call this a win. This is definitely working as intended. Goodness gracious, I might should have done this line underground as well. But yeah, we also have a little bit of a buffer there, which the buffer we probably don't need. I do realize that. Awesome. Yeah, look at this. We should soon... we missed it. It's already in here. Wow, that was quick. Yeah. Awesome! But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And as always, take care. Bye.